about an hour north of Carnarvon at the moment. I didn't get going real early this morning. It was more that I got up when I was going to get up. I just didn't rush off. So I cooked up I don't usually do it, but I cooked up some bacon and eggs. I had the bacon and eggs with me, so I figured I'm not in any rush to get anywhere, so cooked them up and had a cooked breakfast for a change. So I'm going to be a little bit later into Carnarvon than I originally intended, but doesn't matter. Couple of days. She'll be right. I'm not going to make it, technically, I'm not going to make it back to Perth tonight anyway, because I'm going to be way out of hours. I'll keep on bumping up against my 72-hour, sort of my 45 hours in 3 days sort of limit. I'm actually going to have to stop this afternoon for about an hour and a half, hour and 3/4 to let my hours catch up, so I can continue on a little bit tonight. So it's frustrating. I do have this, I don't know if I mentioned it before, I do have this really good app on my, it works on the iPhone as well as the iPad. It works better on the iPad, it gives you more room to maneuver on. It's called Logbook Checker. Really good. If you're in Australia and you're driving trucks and you've got an iPad or an iPhone, go and check this thing out. It is really good. If you use it just to plan your day, there's no way you can go wrong with your logbook. No way at all. It gives you all these alerts and stuff and lets you know when your hours are going to run out and how long you can drive for and rah 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 and all. I actually use it for keeping our records. Because in West Australia we got the company I work for, they get audited pretty much every year. I think it's every, it's a 12 monthly thing, or there's an outside consultant comes in, goes through our books, our fatigue and everything, and just make sure everything's good. And then, okay, so he does that every 12 months, and then it's a random thing you might get audited by the government, and they'll come in and they want to see all those records. So I actually use Logbook Checker for my records. At the end of every month, I just go into the app and I compile a list of the last 30, 31 days, whatever it is, 29 days. And then I just email that to my boss. He saves it to a file, and that's all of our fatigue records done. Boom, like that, simple. Check it out, Logbook Checker, in the iOS App Store, available for the iPhone and for the iPad. Well worth having a look at it. But if the Logbook Checker guy is seeing this, then yeah. You just got a free ad. Southbound through Geraldton. I've just realised that I've had a peep out of the two-way for the last 7 hours. Christ, it's been great. Right, from Geraldton, we got Dongra, and then what else have we got? Eneabba, Cataby, Gingin, Yesha into Perth. So it's about a bit over 4 hours. The fuel, I was a little bit concerned about fuel for a little while there. I filled up in Port Hedland. And I just sort of thought, well, I'm coming home basically empty. I had half a trailer for that 200 k's into Karratha, and from there on it was basically three empty trailers. I got backloading on what is now my lead trailer, but they'd be lucky to be 5 tonne of backloading on that trailer. The other 2 trailers were empty. And then when I got to Carnarvon, I unhooked my third, so I've only had 2 trailers since Carnarvon. And that is 1,000 k's from Carnarvon into Perth. I sort of figured that I feel like in Port Hedland I'll be fine. Then I got down to about Carnarvon and I started thinking, looking at the fuel, thinking, I've got 1,000 k's to go. I have to monitor the fuel and keep an eye on it, but I'm at 43% fuel now. I didn't reset the trip meter, which would have reset the fuel consumption. I didn't do it when I fueled up Port Hedland. I should have done. But it's sitting on 43% and I've got 414 kilometres to go, so I'm going to piss it in. But it's always, I hate that when it, when you got that thought in the back of your mind, oh, I wonder if I'm going to make it on fuel. I mean, it means I'd have to buy fuel somewhere out here, and fuel's always more expensive in the places in between. Port Hedland, Perth, they're the sort of points where we fuel up. Well, I fuel at Meekatharra, but that's on the inland road. I'm on the coast road now. So, anyway, no stress, I'm going to make it easy. You're waiting all week for this one. Tell you what, it's good stuff.